have...
Yep. LegCo still out there taking care of business.
Yes.
Doing some exciting things today. Number one, they are looking at the regulations around egg importation. Look out for that. I have no details.
Egg importation.
Egg importation laws. Very, hey, I guess if you eat eggs, which is almost everybody, it's important.
All right.
They're looking at regulations concerning the administration of the Peak Tramway. Everybody loves the Peak Tramway, tourists especially love it.
That's the oldest public transport.
Is that the first?
The oldest
really?
public transport. The oldest public transport.
Okay.
You know why?
Why?
Because they built it for the servants.
The civil servants and the governors.
The servants and the manservants who live on the peak.
Okay.
So they always have the priority in the colonial days.
Right.
So that's why the first.
Because they had to get up there to take care of the colonial overlords.
To transport the nice food and the ingredients and keep them fresh. So
yeah. It's too bad it doesn't stop along the way now. Like I know people that would use it who live And then, but the other thing that'll be quite interesting is there's going to be more talk about the development of civil servant buildings. And there's a neat little bit of history on this. Like decades, I'm talking like 50s and 60s, they set up a program whereby civil servants could get together and basically build their own buildings and then live there. But they form a kind of co-op. Like a co-op. Yeah, exactly. And then over time, they realized they wanted to be able to give people the freedom to redevelop these. So they set up a system whereby if everybody, 75% of the people in the building agreed, the government would basically give them title so they could then in turn sell it back to the government so they could tear the building down, redevelop. And they're trying to do more of that. But the problem is now they're down to like the last, I think there's something like 20 some odd buildings. And they would love to redevelop them. They're great, apparently in great locations, wonderful buildings, but they're old. They're pretty decrepit, no lifts. In many cases, they're that old. They're like 1950s
old. A lot of them
old.
In Tokawan and Homentin as well.
Yeah, and I'm guessing they're like filled up with like old civil servants who are like, no, I'm going to die here, because a lot of them don't want to leave. And so they're trying to
they're going to test out this scheme.
And
it's one of the many ways that the current administration tries to find ways to release the population for more flats.
Exactly. And
so this is going to be discussed in details?
Yeah, they'll be discussing in detail today.
Again, pulling people from the finance committee.
Yes.
Risking that today's meeting
they lose quorum.
Yeah, we'll lose quorum.
So we'll have to see how that goes. And again, this is all in the bigger picture of CY Leung trying to hit his 20,000 flats a year. So we'll see what he can do here.
Okay, so co-op. Keyword for today.
Yeah, co-op.
The civil servants co-op and see what happens.
You bet.
Thank you.
All right, cheers.